Petland Critter Care is brought to you in part by Nutrients Pet Foods, online at nutrients.com.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Critter Care. Robert, if dog owners are like me and they can't bear to be away from their dog for 1 second,
yes,
you can bring them with you when you travel. So, some tips for traveling with them safely this summer.
Well, we talked a little bit last time about camping with your pet, and this time is a little different. It's traveling with your pets. Summertime is when most people travel with their animals, and we want to make sure that our dogs are traveling safely in our vehicles. And dogs, you know, sometimes you see them sitting up in the front on the guy's lap while he's driving, and his head is out the window, and all those kinds of things. Dogs' head out the window, they love it, but they can get ultra dry nostrils from it, and they can get stuff in their eyes too. So be careful about letting them hang their head out the window. And if we want to control them a little bit, there's a few things we can do. One is a seatbelt harness. Then this hooks up in the back seat. We don't really want our dogs traveling in the front seat. They're a distraction for us, which is unsafe. And if there's an accident, an airbag can kill a dog. So animals better in the back seat. And if you've got a SUV, there's also station wagon barriers, they're called, or vehicle dividers, and they'll keep the pup way in the back, which is also a handy thing.
And what about a pet taxi or a kennel?
Well, a kennel is a really good idea, and you can certainly strap that down. I kind of like the harness with this, just because if there is an accident, the dog's in a harness, and the harness will distribute the accident weight evenly, which would minimize injury. A kennel is good for controlling an animal in a vehicle. In an accident, it'll still go flying.
Food and water, especially if you're going to be in the car for a number of hours.
Yeah, if you're traveling with your pet, again, lots of identification for them. Bring food and water from home. And if you're visiting people with your animal, be a good guest and keep your animal under control and in a kennel rather than running around their house.
Awesome. Thanks so much for the advice, Robert. And I'll see you next time on Critter Care.
Petland's Critter Care is brought to you in part by Nutrients Pet Foods, online at nutrients.com. Pets play an important role in our lives: companionship, health, well-being, love. PJAC Canada, helping our industry care for your pets. Critter Care is brought to you by PJAC.